Last Saturday night, we saw Kazakhstani fighter Sergey Lipinets stop Lamont Peterson instead of 10 rounds. It was actually the corner that threw in the towel. But what I want to get into here is how Lipinets moved up and tested the waters first at 147, unlike Mikey Garcia, who decided to take on the top dog right from the start. Last Saturday night at the MGM National Harbor in Oxford Hill, Maryland, Sergey Lipinets stopped Lamont Peterson inside of 10 rounds. And this was actually his second fight at 147 that Sergey Lipinets had. His first fight was against Eric Bone about 8 months ago or so. But the difference between Mikey Garcia and Lipinets is that Lipinets actually tested the waters first at 147 and is gradually moving up and stepping up his competition. As most of you know, Sergey Lipinets and Mikey Garcia fought each other at 140, and in that fight Mikey Garcia came out victorious. But the difference between Mikey Garcia and Sergey Lipinets is that Mikey Garcia attempted to go to 147 and shoot for the top dog right from the start against Errol Spence Jr., who most consider the strongest hitter at that weight, and a lot of people consider him the top dog in that division. For me, it's up for grabs between Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. But what I really want to emphasize here is the mistake that Mikey Garcia made, in my opinion. You should test out the waters first at 147. I don't know why he decided to go from 140 to 147 and think that he had a shot against Errol Spence Jr. I mean, everything went against him. The odds said that he wasn't going to win. I mean, it hasn't been done in history. I know a lot of names are thrown out there. They mentioned Roberto Duran going up from 135 and 147 and beating Sugar Ray Leonard. But the reality of that is that that's misinformation, because Robert Duran actually had 9 fights at welterweight before facing the likes of Sugar Ray Leonard. So that's not a fair comparison. That is a false equivalence. One guy that really did it was Roy Jones Jr., where he went from light heavyweight, skipped cruiserweight, and fought Joanne Reeves at heavyweight and beat him. That's a good example. That's a better example. But things are done in steps. And with Sergey Lipinets doing the right way, now he aligns himself to maybe shoot for a title against a Danny Garcia, a Sean Porter, Terence Crawford, or a Errol Spence Jr. In all honesty, I think that Sergey Lipinets loses to all these 3 guys. He's just a fighter that stays right in front of you. He's not the fastest. So I think somebody that gives him movement, gives him angles, pivot, will have a parade against Sergey Lipinets. So in boxing, we got to do things the right way. Mikey Garcia decided to step up and right away go for the boogeyman at 147, and he failed. Mikey Garcia also says that he felt that after the 4th round that he was very tired, that he felt that he couldn't let his hands go. Well, when you add 7 pounds of muscle, that's usually what happens. I mean, he should have tested out the waters first, and he didn't. And now I don't even think he could beat a Sergey Lipinets at that way, because Sergey looks pretty strong at 147. But time will tell. Let us know. Let me know in the comment section. Subscribe to my channel. This is my first video. There's more coming. Tell me what you think. Late.